You told me that by November I'd be hitting 50K months, and I'm like, this dude is smoking crack. Like literally, I'm like, there's no way.
How December 2024 went for you.
I hit 100K, I think, in 14 days in December.
Spencer, it's been a long time coming. Truly, you are definitely probably my favorite person in e-commerce and one of my favorite people I've met on Twitter, or X as they now call it, right? And so would love for you to kind of introduce yourself, your brand, kind of what you do, and a little bit about your story.
My name's Spencer, and I'm the founder of Dabble and Duck Co. We are a waterfowl hunting apparel company. I sell hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and other waterfowl gear. And yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like you're somewhat of a money Twitter e-com celebrity. I feel like everybody knows you. You're also a big part of why Meta Ads at Scale has grown so much. I can't count on my hands. I literally don't think I can count on my hands how many people have mentioned you before they joined. And so appreciate all you've done in spreading the word about the program. Truly wouldn't be where it is right now without you. So I do appreciate you. You were one of the founding members, which is amazing. Would love for you to share, where you were before, working with me. I know we even started working together prior to my program even launching. We started talking, doing calls, but would love to hear kind of like where you were before you kind of met me, and then before even joining the program, and then kind of where you are now in your journey.
Yeah, so before we started working together, my goal was to hit 10K months, and I kept getting close. I was hitting like 7K months, like even hit 8K months. And then I had reached out to you on Twitter for some advice, and then we had scheduled a call, and you gave me this all for free. You helped me out, and you gave me some tips. And then that month, I ended up finally hitting my first 10K month. And then you started the program right after I hit that first 10K month, and then I started working with you, and then it was just all uphill from there.
So I think I remember when we first connected. Yeah, you were around. Yeah, like you said, under 10K. So you quickly hit 10K. That was 2023.
I was gonna say, I think that was like May or June 2023 that I hit my first 10K month.
That November, what did you end up hitting November 2023?
Yeah, so I had hit my first 10K month, and then I joined your program, and you laid out a plan for me, and you told me that by November I'd be hitting 50K months, and I'm like, this dude is smoking crack. Like literally, I'm like, there's no way. Like I knew you would help me out a lot, and I would, increase my revenue, but I was like, there's no way I'm going to hit 50. I mean, if I do, also I'll shoot for it, but like, there's no way. And then fast forward a few months later, I hit 54K that November, and that was just absolutely mind blowing to me. Someone growing up middle class, like I never really thought, those kind of things were possible. So the program and like your expertise have really opened up my eyes to what's possible.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that was probably one of my favorite moments just in general. You hitting that 50K month. I think shortly, did you also quit your 9 to 5 shortly after that? Was that?
Yeah. So I told myself if I hit 30K months 3 months in a row, I was going to quit my job. So that September, October, I hit 30K months. And then November, when I hit 54K that month, I was like, all right, it's time to jump ship. It's either now or never. So I took the chance, took the leap, quit my job, and I haven't looked back since.
How is life, having ultimate freedom, right? Do you love it?
It's surreal. It's something I was working towards for so long. And it's one of those things where like, you never really know what's going to happen. There's a lot of days where I woke up questioning myself, like, why am I doing this? I'm like chasing something that's, not really doable. And then now that it actually happened, it's just crazy. And working for yourself, you get so much freedom and it's really rewarding. But, at the same time, it's also the most challenging thing too. So it's double-edged, but it's been awesome. And you really helped change my life. Now I can pretty much go hunting whenever I want and all this stuff, and it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that makes me like, okay, your success is my success, and that makes me the happiest out of anything I do. Is just people leaving their 9 to 5, these jobs they hate. Even myself, I was at a 9 to 5, and this coaching program allowed me to leave my 9 to 5, which is a beautiful thing too. And but we'd love for you to kind of go into, describe like your strategy before joining Meta Ads at Scale. What were you doing before, and kind of like how has your strategy changed?
So before I joined the program, I really didn't have much of a strategy. I had watched plenty of YouTube videos and, I've joined some courses and stuff. And so my strategy was pretty flawed. I was running an interest-based campaign and I was so clueless. Like I thought every time I had to make an ad, I had to start a new campaign. And it was just, it was pretty bad, but I got lucky with one ad and it was doing decent, but I really did not have much of a strategy. Every time I logged into Meta Ads Manager, it was really foreign to me. I didn't know what I was looking at. I didn't really know how to gauge like if an ad was doing good or not. So I was really just pretty blind before the program, not much of a strategy, no retargeting, nothing like that.
Nice. And then how would you say how has your strategy kind of changed now since you've been with working with me now? I don't even know, almost 2 years. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your strategy changed? Would you say?
So now my strategy is completely different now. Now I'm running a bunch of different campaigns. I'm spreading the budget across all these campaigns in case if one's doing bad, the other ones will pick up for it. That's something you taught me. Going in every day and I'm adjusting budgets and decreasing ads that are doing bad and then increasing budgets for ads that are doing good. I'm constantly testing new ads and I'm planning stuff out now. If there's a certain revenue that I want to hit for a certain month, then I'm planning how much ad spend I need to spend to get there, what am I comfortable spending to get that. So now it's just a lot more planned. I'm doing a lot of retargeting and it just overall a lot better now. It's not blind like I was going before.
Yeah, definitely. And these strategies definitely have worked for you. I know you had a massive milestone you hit December of last year. Would love you kind of share with the program kind of like how December 2024 went for you.
Yeah, so past December was the biggest month I've ever had. I did 114,000 in December and I hit 100K I think in 14 days in December. And it was so crazy that I literally had to shut off most of my ads and I cut like all my budget because I would run out of product. I couldn't believe that even happened. So
say you had all the product, how far do you think you could have taken it potentially?
I don't even know. It could have been insane. I probably could have done 200,000 if I had the product.
Wow. So yeah, just shows you the potential and what's in store for this upcoming year. So one thing I want to go into is just a lot of people's misconception about ads is that it's just going to take forever. You're going to live in the ads platform for days on end. But can you describe like the time commitment kind of required, with ads and with working in Meta Ads at scale, would you say, just on the ad side?
So I'm not gonna lie, you definitely got to put in the work, but at the same time, like you lay out everything so smoothly that once you get the campaign set up and all that, it's really not too much of a time commitment. Most of your time is going to be just testing new ads and stuff like that. So in beginning, maybe set up your campaigns. That's going to be probably the most time consuming. But once everything's laid out, it's pretty much your time is really just going to create new ads. So it's not too much of a commitment, but you definitely have to put in the work at the same time.
Yeah, definitely. And it might have been a new thing too that when you first joined, but yeah, we actually build out all of your campaigns for you now month one. So we kind of take that off the board.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe you didn't have that option of that. I just told you what to do. But yeah, you're right though. That's probably the main thing that most of the time is going to be put towards is making new creative. And I think you've led it as a great example for everyone in the program. I mean, you've on TikTok, on Instagram, not only on organic, but you're making creative there, you're making ad creative. And so you've definitely shown people, hey, like you got to put in that work, but the work also comes the results, right? And obviously you've reaped those benefits. And so, but based on, how 2024 went, I mean, where do you think, what end of 2025, what are you envisioning and what are your goals and what do you think is possible?
So my goal for 2025 is I think it's going to be the first year that I hit $1 million in revenue. That is my goal. I don't know if I'm going to hit it, but I'm sure as hell I'm going to aim for it. And
you're going to hit it.
I'm hoping so. And if I don't, hopefully at least come really close to it. So that is my goal. It's definitely possible with my ads and all that. The only thing that's going to be holding me back is just inventory management. And it's a one-man show for me. So I do everything by myself and film it. So, I can scale the ads, but you also have to scale the rest of the business. So that means customer support's going to be scaled, fulfillment, products, all that stuff. But I think it's going to be possible this year, and I think it's going to happen. So I'm going to say it now, $1 million for 2025.
Yeah, I think it's happening for sure, and I will for sure help you every step of the way. Yeah, I think you're ready for it, and it'll be another breakout year for you. Were you surprised by the results you got, working with me, being in Meta Ads at scale, or what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I definitely was. Like I said, growing up middle class, thinking that $100,000 in 1 month is possible it was kind of like not really in my head, Yeah. So I was definitely surprised with the results, but I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And if someone was on the fence about joining Meta Ads at scale, they've seen maybe my content, seen my videos, but they're just on the fence about joining Meta Ads at Scale, what would you tell them?
I would tell them that it was the best thing I've ever done in my life, and it's absolutely changed my life. I went from working a full-time job, 50 hours a week running the business, to running my business full-time. You scaled my business to something I can't even imagine. And I'd also tell them that I don't think there's any person out there that's more knowledgeable in meta ads than Mason, and he wants to see you win. I generally think he gets more satisfaction out of some of my wins than I do. I can't tell you how many days where I'm out doing something and I look and I get a text from Mason, just let's fucking go. And I'm like, what? And I'm looking, he's like, dude, your ad account's popping off today. And he's hyped. He wants to see you win. And he's just a genuine guy. There's a lot of people that sell courses out there. A lot of them are scammers. One thing that set Mason apart to me is his full-time job was running ads, not selling a course. So that just showed me that, he walks the walk. He's just not selling you some get rich fast course. And so I think if you have the business model to scale, that you should go for it. And Mason will do everything in his power to help you do it.
That's right. Definitely will. And I have a new part of the program, a guarantee. If you're doing 10K a month, if you can't double you to 20K a month by the time you're working with us, you get to stay in the program for free. That's how confident we are in everything we do in Meta Ads at Scale. And again, it's a testament to all the testimonials we have now. This is probably one of the, I don't know another program out there that we just have testimonials on testimonials now. And again, like Spencer said, I actually give a fuck. Yeah. Unlike most people, I enjoy what I do. This is my dream, helping other people achieve their dreams. Like, it sounds so corny kind of, but like I truly get so happy. Like he said, I'll text him like more excited than he is about.
Yeah. I mean, I probably sound lazy right now, but I don't care. I genuinely mean it. You get so hyped to see people winning in your program, and it's awesome.
Yeah. Any final thoughts you'd like to share with anybody?
Join the program. If you have a business model that's working and you can scale everything else, then I would join the program. He'll help scale your ads. You just got to do the work on the back end, but it'll absolutely change your business, and I would recommend anybody to join.
Sweet. Well, appreciate you hopping on, Spencer. It is truly a pleasure. You're going to have a massive year, $1 million minimum. I see it happening for sure. And so again, thanks so much for doing this. You're going to help a lot of people because a lot of people are now going to join because of your testimonial. And yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. I'm excited to see all the people join and see all their wins.
If you made it this far, you're probably thinking about joining Meta Ads at Scale. So let me break it down for you in a little bit more detail what the program consists of. It is a 6-month program. And there is a guarantee. If we do not double your monthly revenue in the 6 months that you're in the program, we will work for you for free until you get there. And so what comes in the program, you're going to get access to the private Slack community where you have your own private Slack channel with myself and Steve, who is my client success manager, who is personally trained by me. You also get access to the Slack community with 70 plus winning brands in the program, where we have channels for a general channel, we have a retention channel, website channel, creative channel. We even have Google and TikTok ads channels if you end up running those in the future. So it's an awesome community where 90% of people who end up completing the program actually stay in the community. So it's a thriving community of 6, 7, and 8-figure brand owners. You also get 6 one-on-one calls with myself, and also unlimited calls with Steve, your client success manager, who will help you through your website, email, and SMS marketing, both flows and campaigns. And also we give you creative direction, static ad templates, video scripts, and video ideas. We lay all of that out for you in a 6-month growth plan that is delivered to you within the first 7 to 10 days of being inside the program. And again, the program is absolutely risk-free. If you do not at least double your revenue in the time you are inside the program, we will work with you for free until you get there. And if you are even pre-revenue, meaning you have 0 revenue, we give you a happiness guarantee, right? Where if you're not happy with the results by the time the program is over, we let you stay inside the program. So if you are ready to hop in, hit the link in the description, hit the comment, apply to the program. We'd love to have you inside, and we'll talk to you soon.